All right, hello FST friends. So here we go, we're moving into the counting principle and we're gonna take this very slowly. We're gonna do this in two parts, okay? So we're just on part one here, so here we go. Pause this as much as you need to get everything figured out the best you can. Multiplication and counting principle looks like this. We're going to let A and B be any finite sets. The number of ways to choose one element A and one element B is the number of elements in A multiplied by the number of elements in B. And so what you really want to think of here when you talk about the fundamental counting principle, multiplication specifically, is choices, 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 multiply, multiply, multiply. Okay, so pretty straightforward. So let's just take a look at some examples here. So let's say you own 7 shirts and 5 pants. Okay, so how many shirt and pant outfits are possible for you? Okay, well, if you have 7 shirt choices and you have 5 pants choices, right, you could wear the first shirt with the first pair of pants or the first shirt with the second pair, and so on. It's a multiplication, fundamental counting principle. Choices times choices times choices. The answer here is that you have 35 possible outfits. Alrighty, so let's move on over here and let's try a couple more examples. All right, so pause it again if you need to. There's a 25 question multiple choice test, okay? You know nothing on the test, so you're just gonna guess, okay? For each question, you have options A through D, okay? So how many ways could you possibly fill in that Scantron, okay? So let's just kind of think about this. So for number 1, if you have choices A, B, C, and D, okay, that means you have 4 choices there, right? Choices, choices, choices. For number 2, you have choices A through D, 4 choices, okay? And so on, right? In fact, you'll have 4 times 4, right, times 4, 25 times, right? Which you can write as 4 to the 25th, okay? Which is, by the way, let me get my handy notes here. Let's see. If you were to multiply this out, probably need to use Desmos on this one because it's a pretty large number here. 842, 624. Wow. You would have many, many, many choices, okay? All right. So let's take a look at the next one. In a certain state, the license plates are always 2 letters followed by 4 digits. So how many license plates are possible? Okay, so let's just think about our license plate. Sometimes I think it's helpful to kind of draw it out so you can just visually see what's going on here. Okay, so the first 2 have to be letters. So how many letters in the alphabet? Of course, there's 26, right? So you have 26 choices right here. And then you have 26 choices again for the second one. And then that's followed by 4 digits. Now, a lot of people think when I say how many digits are possible, people want to think 9, but don't forget about 0, okay? You have 0 as a choice, 2, 3, 4, and so on all the way to 9. That's actually 10 possible digits that you could choose from. So 10 choices here, 10 choices here, here, and here. And so we're going to do 26 times 26 times 10 times 10 times 10 times 10 times 10, which is 6, 7, 6, 0, and a bunch more zeros, over 6 million possible license plates. Alrighty, so this will bring us to our UL problem, last one. See if you can figure this one out. Your friend gives you her debit card to go buy a soda. She forgets to tell you her 4-digit PIN, okay? So when you go to the register, how many possible choices do you have? Okay, so see if you can figure this one out. Pause it for a second, okay? And the answer is, of course, you have 10,000 possible choices you're going to need to run through and try. You might want to give her a call. Okay, all right, so good luck. Get to the practice.